Hello and welcome to the Enterra Chronicles. My friends and I hop online and play Dungeons & Dragons in a homebrew world of my own creation. Enterra is a world of floating continents, airships, winged beasts, and adventure around every corner. Where last we left off, the crew of the Opportunity had helped out Miss Margaret with her supply lines by taking one of her small Rune Runner ships and heading to the little village of Richford. Along the way, they dealt with the draconic Hydra hybrid that had been attacking all of her supply ships. After a quick night to recover, lick their wounds, and resupply the ship, they took materials to Crownhaven, where they could get paid in their obsidian. There they met up with the rest of the crew of the Opportunity, and did a little shopping, and got some magic tattoos. Right now, they've about 4 days into their 2 weeks they have to get the Dragon Glass, and they are in the tavern, the Sentry's Rest, run by adventurers, full of adventurers who are all just blowing off steam with various fun activities. And mid-afternoon, I guess, guys, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna walk up to the Storm and hand him a couple of children's books, and just say, I really liked these ones whenever I was a kid. So when you have a minute, look through these. And I just hand them to him and walk off.
He's kind of like, oh, yes, thank you. He kind of takes him and goes and hides in his room, embarrassed to read the kids' books in front of everyone. Just so everyone's aware, he is currently in BFE of South Carolina with his rowing kids, because he's a rowing coach on the side. And Elyse is taking a couple weeks off for getting her book published ready and getting all that stuff hitting the road. So congrats to her, and we'll see her in a few weeks.
Woo!
But don't worry, AJ will be back next session with the cleansing storm and all of his vengefulness. So yes, he goes off and starts reading the books, and kind of leaves you guys to your own devices. What would the three of you like to do? I'd say most of your crew is there. Even the ambassador came along for her own protection, because Falcar was very worried about the assassin that came and attacked you people, and she is just kind of annoyingly sitting in the corner watching all these drunken adventurers do the stuff that adventurers do when they are not adventuring.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I would just kind of compare notes with Vagrant and Azorath, being separated from them for a little bit. I would just kind of want to catch up with them and see what they had to deal with, and kind of fill them in on my research, and just kind of compare notes for a little while.
Did you find out anything about that dragon?
You know what? How about you make me a roll for it? And Irina was probably helping you. I will say make an investigation with advantage, because that is the entire thing she was hired for.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, let's see. That's not a good one. But that is natural 20 for a 26 investigation.
Oh shit.
There's a natural 20 and a natural 4.
Yeah. I would say during your research, she would have pulled some of the notes she had about Dragon Glass, and kind of given you a little bit more of the history of, not any dragon can do it. You have to be at least a certain age, was considered like an adult dragon. Having the name and the location to go off of, be able to tell you that the dragon Nel'Aldir was a mist dragon, and generally known to be moderately tempered. He's not just going out and burning villages or anything. But, still a dragon, and you don't want to piss him off, because, adventurers are crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
They do taste good.
But, if you could come in under his good graces, you probably could talk to him and, not just be murdered on sight like you would with some dragons.
That's fair.
So you just have to come up with a good conversation starter, or some show of respect or tribute to him, and you could probably start the meeting off the right foot, let's say.
Right. So I look at Vagrant and Azorath, and I just say, well, we did find. You said it was a mist dragon, right?
Yes.
We did find a mist dragon that, might be able to help us out. Apparently, like, it requires like a certain age. I think it's, based off of just like their general power and stuff like that. But there's one not too far away. He might be able to help us, and apparently, I mean, I would think dragons would be jerks, but apparently he's not too bad.
I mean, we're not really asking for much. I mean, he's just got to breathe on some of this stuff, right?
Well, I mean, I just don't want to be eaten. If that doesn't seem too fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Look, they like gems, right?
Gems? Yeah. I don't have any though.
They've got a few.
I don't have any gems. I got this sweet tattoo.
That is a pretty cool looking tattoo.
I have some emeralds left over because I was getting one of those ruby tattoos.
I mean, I don't have any fancy tattoos, but I do have a really cool hat.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I get a sense of like where this dragon lives?
From when you guys talked to Madame Elra, you guys, saw the vision of about where to go. Because it was one of the places you knew where you could go to look for more dragon glass. So, and Vagrant, being your navigator, has touched the card, saw the vision, has an idea where to go, and it's near End's Reach, which is about, as you guys know, about a day's away from Crown Haven.
Right.
So, whenever you guys want to leave Crown Haven, you can get there in about a day, a little bit longer to get to where the dragon holds up.
Well, I mean, we need kind of pressed for time on this, aren't we? We were given you
were given 2 weeks total, and you've got 10 days left still.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're not terribly pressed for time. 10 days.
How long will it? What?
Oh, to get there, just over a day.
Well, I mean, do you guys have anything else you needed to do while you were here? I'm okay with kind of starting the journey to go back.
One question. So, I got all of the scale from the Hydra thing.
Yes.
Am I able to take that somewhere to get that turned into the heavy armor?
Yes, you could go look for that. I would say that you are in a different city than where you guys have been, home basing at for this leg of the journey. So it might be more beneficial for the amount of time it'll take to get armor made to look in End's Reach versus looking in Crown Haven.
Okay.
So, which you probably need to make at least a short stop on the way over just for taking a rest anyways in that port, so.
Okay, I'll wait till we get back to the other town then.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty good on supplies, but do we have to worry about that assassin still? What was his name? Cordelian?
Yeah, did you guys track him down at all? Seems kind of dangerous.
Now that you mention it, no, we did not.
Do we maybe want to tie that loose end up real quick if we can?
But do we think he tracked us to this city?
Chris, do we think he tracked us to the city?
I mean, you haven't seen him. You guys...
Would we know if we've seen him?
I mean, assuming he's not hiding his appearance with illusion or staying in the shadows, I mean, you've seen his face, and you haven't noticed his face. But I will say that when you guys left End's Reach with the opportunity, you guys did leave at night to kind of meet the crew there, so you had time to do some research, and you could leave when he might not be able to follow you as easily. Or at least not be able to attack you without being able to see you, so...
Well, I've got one thing I can try. Remember that little trick I used on the Hydra that gave it a little pause?
No.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah,
There was a thing that you couldn't do any actions, right?
the main
Yes.
reason I've been working on this spell though is for its other effect, and I'm going to cast Rolithim's Psychic Lance, and I'm going to use the name of the assassin, which was Cordellan, right?
Kierdelin, yeah.
Cordellan.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going down to the name Cordellan, and I'm just going to let loose the lance. If he's
Okay.
within 120 feet, he'll become the target. Otherwise, this will dissipate.
You wave your hand, make the gesture, and utter the phrase, and you get a few looks in the tavern as you were casting the lance spell.
Don't you want to keep it low key?
Well, look, he's either here to see it or nothing happens, right?
It dissipates. He's not within 120 feet of your current location.
See, we're fine, ish.
Yeah, but like, what if the lance just like appeared and then like speared some kid on its way to this guy?
It's not how they work. I mean, it's psychic energy. I'm sure they'd be fine. Pass right through them.
Irina's just like,
problem.
Irina just kind of pats you on the shoulder, like, Artie, it's all right, dear. Don't worry about it. Magic's not your forte.
I know.
I appreciate the effort, though. I do. I like the consideration.
I'm trying.
But yeah. So I guess, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, I don't really need much in the way of supplies.
Yeah, say I don't need anything supplies either. Say let's move forth.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing would be anything else we'd want to figure out about the dragon.
I would say you guys have found out probably about as much as you're going to find about a dragon without going to actually find a dragon. Like, you know where it's at, you know his name, you know he's not a complete asshole, you know what type of dragon it is.
Yeah. Oh, remind me to stress with Brunhilda and Storm that this guy's not a complete jerk. He can kind of be reasoned with. One of us can talk to him, maybe. We don't have to like beat the snot out of him. We don't have to have the snot beat out of us. Let's keep that in mind.
Brunhilda has a big mug of ale. Okay. Good to know. Jason takes a big swig.
I mean, I suppose I'm just going to hope he likes emeralds then, right?
Yeah.
How much emeralds do you still have?
I have 500 gold worth.
500 gold worth. Okay. I will say that you guys do know that going to Elementran, they do a lot of their trading just through gems and don't use the like gold or platinum or silver as much. Just so you're aware before you leave.
Alright, so would I be able to exchange some gold into ruby?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I mean, this isn't until after you guys get the dragon glass and move forward, but just so you guys know before you leave, you would know this being general adventurers of the world.
Okay.
And it's a bit of just world lore we hadn't gotten into yet, that is common currency there, so I want to give you guys the forewarning before I forgot.
Nice.
So do we need to do exchanges prior to going then?
It would usually be recommended.
Could I do 200 gold worth into ruby?
Yeah, you could probably find 200 gold worth of ruby easily enough over the next 10 days, so.
Okay.
Alright, so are you guys just saying screw it and heading right back now? Is that what your current plan is, or?
So?
I mean, I figured we might head out in the morning, but I don't have any other business here, do you?
No, I got my tattoo. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything pressing to attend to here.
Alright. So, yeah. Are you guys just having a night in the tavern then? Just drinks, food, overall stay?
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm doing the standard awkward date that I'm used to at this point.
Oh yes, you guys are enjoying yourselves with some drinks and food, and
Yeah.
especially after your little run-in when you were buying books, it's even more awkward than it could be.
Yes.
You know, the kids' conversation coming up already and all.
Exactly. I mean, we're just gonna brush that under the rug, though. That we're gonna have that not come up.
Oh yes, it's very evident you guys are poorly trying to change the subject. She's, you know, just,
We're both
watching
blushing.
the people. Yeah, you're watching like the axe throwing in the corner. You know, Irina, who's not into that kind of stuff, is like, oh look, that's a good hit, huh? Yeah, good arm throw, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it. That's not good.
Ha.
Yeah. I will say, for just general food and rooms, everyone take 5 gold off for the room.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep. And if you guys want the full fun experience, there is a halfling running around doing hibachi at this place.
Oh, we would. Irina
We would
and I
absolutely
would
do that.
definitely do hibachi.
All right.
Yes.
Could be watching.
Oh yeah. So he'd just be bouncing over. It's like, who? You? Yeah. Hibachi. Hey! And he's just like dancing with knives and tossing them and throwing them, catching them behind his back like cocktail waiters and
Yeah.
all the stuff that looks like it. He should have cut something now on his body and hasn't.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah. What would you want? He points at you and Irina. Pork, chicken, shrimp. What sounds good?
I let her answer first.
Chicken's fine. Yeah.
Then I just say 2 of those.
Oh yeah, 2 chicken. Got it. And he points over to Azorath. Like, you with the ferret. What can I get you and your furry little friend? And he's just like chopping up the chicken along the way. Just
We're gonna do chicken and tofu.
okay, chicken tofu.
Because Cheeks is vegetarian.
And he just kind of nodding. And he just starts going to town, gets out some veggies, pulls the unrings out, does the whole little fire volcano, throwing knives in the air, catching them, the whole little thing, and tosses a piece to everybody. Just your first piece gets tossed to you.
I want to occasionally cast thaumaturgy to just make the flames erupt like higher and brighter.
And he's just like, oh yeah, okay. Good stuff today. I got the good oil. And he's just like going with it and just playing it off. You can see him sweating a little bit. But just like kind of looking around like something's going on. I'm just not sure what. But he's just playing it off and cool. I'm going to say he's going to go to toss the first one. Ardor, make me a dex save.
I will. Let's see. It is a... Ooh, all right. Not bad. Dex save. 21.
Oh yeah, you snag it perfectly out of the air.
Oh yeah.
It's like, all right, for the lady, and toss one over to Irina, and she kind of fumbles, and it kind of like almost gets in. She kind of catches it with her hand and pops it back in. It's like, all right, now you, Azorath, I need you to make me a dex save. But I think because you're exhausted from the tattoo, that you make it with disadvantage. I'm checking real quick. Where's exhaustion here? I forget the first level exhaustion is just ability checks. I know it's on my notes somewhere. See, I could have sworn my DM screen had it written on it, but maybe not. That's annoying. Let's just say it does. Do it with disadvantage. Dex save. You're a ranger.
Alright, so I rolled a 6 and a 2, so a 10.
Oh yeah, no, it's completely out of the way. You just, it's like, oh, come on, you're the adventuring type. Thought you'd be quick on your feet. It's like, all right, 1 for the little rodent, and he tosses a piece of tofu. Make a dex check for Cheeks.
Alright. Nat 20.
Oh yeah, no. Does a little front flip out of the air, catches it, lands, arms up. Victory
Nice.
pose.
Nice.
I take my hand and I just like smack Cheeks across the back of the head for being a show off.
And he just kind of like just starts smacking you in the head. His hands, about an inch big, so it doesn't feel like much, or just bothersome. But yeah, and he proceeds to give you guys all very nice, well-cooked dinner.
Nice.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
I was gonna say, like, maybe just like a quiet night in for Irina and I. But
Oh yeah, easy enough. Everyone else, same, or something you'd like to do?
I think the same.
Yeah, I guess I'll just be occasionally keeping glances out in case I see any sign of Cordellin.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's only +1. 7.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, I figured not.
Yeah, you see a couple hooded figures, and but they don't seem to be trying to track you or anything that you can tell. So you kind of let them go. But for the most part, you seem all right. You feel pretty safe. That what kind of idiot would have tried to attack someone in a bar full of adventurers?
It's not like he has a history of doing that.
The last bar wasn't full of adventurers. It was just a bar. This is full of people that will go murder him for money. There's a reason your crew picked this place to put the ambassador. It's much to her dismay of watching all the drunken idiots. But yeah, so the night goes without incident. In the morning, your crew gets together. As you guys are getting ready to head out, Brunhilda, kind of goes to you and explains that there's some family things going on, and she needs to check in with them, and she'll meet up with you guys later because sees you're a good opportunity for coin and fun people to hang out with. So her and Ludwig go off to her own adventures for a couple weeks. When they get back, you'll see them.
Yay. Well, good luck.
And she kind of waves off and heads up to help her massive family.
I mean, that's what happens when you have like 15 kids.
Yeah. One is hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a bit to deal with.
Yeah. All right. So you guys meet back up at the ship, get on, and sail back towards End's Reach. No real issues along the way. It takes you about a day to get there. Nothing crazy. When you get into port, it's late at night. Are you guys just going to call it there, or do you want to push through the night to get to the Dragon's Lair?
Well, personally, I'd rather time the Dragon's Lair pretty well so that we're not tired and stuff. We kind of have to be on our best behavior when we're there.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah. How far from town is it? Like if we left in the morning, would we get there midday?
Couple hours.
Couple
Nothing
hours.
crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather not do this at night. I think that seems like the smarter play. Right?
I mean, what? Do we know the dragon's sleeping habit?
Did his diary that I was reading in the library mention anything about sleeping habits?
Do we know if Miss Dragon's are nocturnal?
You would know that dragons' schedules are, probably a little erratic. I mean, they're not too far off of normal, but there might be go through periods they sleep more or be awake more. But going through normal time of day seems probably your best bet.
I mean, it didn't really say that he was like nocturnal or like a day walker or anything, but I'm just assuming that he'd be awake during the day, and I just don't want to make him mad by knocking on his door at midnight or something. Seems mean.
So we start early in the morning and hope for the best.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, I'd say let's roll it at dawn so we can potentially avoid this assassin since we don't know if it's following us or not.
Yeah, that too.
So you guys still have rooms to the old switcheroo. When you get there, you notice it's even a different setup than the last time you were there. This time, it is a fight pit in the corner.
So
And there,
did they do the old switcheroo on the layout is what you're saying?
Yeah. they kind of do that nightly,
Nice.
hence the title.
Nice.
So you see people making bets, you see people fighting in the ring, you see the half-orc that helps run it, and she's just sitting there, looking menacing, but with a smirk and a smile, just enjoying herself, while the other two ladies that run it are a little just kind of like, look, it's her night, just let it happen.
Well, I mean, I know two characters that would love to be in a fighting pit. And
Yeah.
I look over to one party member that I recently gave children's books to.
And he is very tempted.
Yeah.
But he's not here tonight.
I
So
know.
we'll say he just kind of scopes out to see what's going on and asks about who's the best challenges, because that sounds like what the Cleansing Storm would do.
Oh yeah. The
I
cleansing
feel like
storm
he's
would
also
definitely
exhausted
fight
still
next
from his
time.
because he's still exhausted from the tattoo, anyways.
That's true.
Only one level exhaustion would have gone away over your first rest, so it only impacts things that day. You get rid of a level exhaustion every night, so your exhaustion at this point is now gone, which is nice.
Is there magic allowed in this pit?
Well, you could go up and you could ask.
I'm going to go up and ask.
All right. She looks, nice, tall, brooding half-orc woman. Looks at you. She's in leather armor. Ponytailed hair. Kind of scarred up face a little bit. Big tusk tooth coming out of the lower jaw. And just like, yeah. What you want? You here to fight?
It depends. More depth with the whole spellcasting side of things. Well, what kind of rules you have in place?
Well, it's no weapons, no armor, no killing, or I beat the fucking shit out of you. But yeah, if you want to try to pull off a couple spells, not crazy. But you don't got that big of a ring.
So Azorath is kind of interested, what are the other types of people that are here that are participating in the fights to know if it would be, like, how bad I might die?
Well, you are seeing all sorts of people there. Everything from big brutes, you're seeing people going in like luchador style, you're seeing random adventurers doning off their armor and trying their hand at the ring. People, pissed drunk, taking a big old chug of a mug before they go in and wearing half of it before they jump in the ring and barely being able to stand. All sorts of spectators.
Do they have separate, weight classes, or is there, a chance that I could be going against, a Goliath that would just, pummel me?
It's just kind of mismatch. There's no specific thing, unless there's someone specific you want to fight. You can try to call them out.
You know what? Fuck it. Azorath wants to enter.
Yeah.
He's feeling pretty ballsy today.
Feeling pretty ballsy. All right, 1 second. I haven't moved your guys' tokens onto this yet, so let me move them over.
Uh-oh.
I know, I gotta find your tokens. There we go.
I'll give it a try.
You're gonna give it a try, too. All right, this is gonna be fun. All right, 1 second. Let me set the map up.
I don't know. I kind of look at Irina and I just have this look of, I don't want to be the only one that doesn't fight.
Yeah.
You mean when the scrawny stick of a mage goes to the fight ring?
I mean, if he gets to fight.
All right. Let's see. All right, so who wants to go first?
I'm not.
I'll go first.
You'll go first. All right. As you're stepping up, you actually notice you guys see 3 elves, and one of them looks over you, and they just got kind of done talking with a couple of your crewmates, and it's 2 females, 1 male. The male's brown hair. They're all wearing identical, leather armor, bows on their back, and then there are 2 females. One with amber hair, one with like a brown hair, and the male sees you step into the ring. He's like, "Hey, I hear you're part of the crew of the Opportunity, eh?" Looking at you, Azorath.
Oh, yes, that be I.
Well, the name's Oberon. I'm one of your new recruits. You want to go in the ring? Let's see what you got against a fellow elf, eh?
Let's do it.
Alright, let me move you guys over to the map for the old switcheroo. Where is a good token to use for him for today? Where are my tokens I want? Alright, I forgot to move stuff on this map. Just give me just 1 second. Let's use this one. This'll work. So, what you want to put on this fight, eh?
Let's go 25 gold.
That's something I can do. And he kind of hands the wager over to Emerald, the half-orc running it, and also gestures for you to hand over 25 gold so she can pay the winner.
Okay.
It's like, get your bets. We got elf on this side and elf on that side. Now, 2 of you, just so you know, you gotta stay in the ring. Otherwise, the first one get knocked out loses. Alright, ready? Go. Roll me the initiative.
17.
17. 1 second. I'm pulling up his character sheet right now. I think he's got you beat, actually.
Quick little bugger.
Yes, he does. He rolled a 19. He rolled pretty well. So, all right, it's his turn first. So, he's going to run up to you and give a nice big uppercut right to the jaw. So he's going to roll the hit. Now, I'm going to tell you, because you're not wearing any of your armor class is now 10 plus your dexterity.
14.
14. So, he is going to hit
still
you.
My armor class.
Interesting. How?
My
What kind of armor
class.
do you wear?
Let me check. Actually, I'm just wearing a scale mail.
It should be like 16.
Oh yeah. Apparently, I never had it active.
Fair enough. Remember that for future combats. Either way, he rolls an 18 to hit.
All right.
Got a damage dice. Oh, hit a little die. Hits you for 1 point of damage. I rolled really bad. There,
Right.
it's unarmed, and he's an archer, so it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to. I'm gonna go to try to Spartan kick him.
Spartan kick him. Alright. I will also remind you that you are allowed to use spells in this. So if there's a spell that might help you out in damage, you are welcome to do it before you attack.
Let's see. So, what was the tattoo I got?
You got haste.
Let's use haste. Let's get that going.
Okay, that will be your action, but you still get your hasted action to try to Spartan kick him after that.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna use that to figure you're concentrating on haste as your tattoo a little bit light glows from your lower back as your tattoo lights up in front of the crowd. And then you go to Spartan Kick and roll me to hit.
I'm doing strength for that, right?
Yes.
16.
16 will hit. I'll say for this, how about roll me a d4?
D4. All right.
Yep.
3.
3. All right, 3 points of damage. All right. And you have no more attacks. You already used your action, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to do.
Could I be able to, for a bonus action, am I able to hide in plain sight?
Is that a bonus action?
Or
I don't think so.
Oh wait. Let's do Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
Hunter's Mark? Okay. You know, I'll say since it's your tattoo, I'll let you concentrate on Hunter's Mark and let your tattoo still be active.
Okay.
So, alright, you have Hunter's Mark for now on future attacks.
Yep.
He is, after that Spartan kick, you know, he got pushed back just like a foot, heads down, and then just lunges forward, goes head right into your chin. Wow, I'm rolling really well tonight. That's going to be a 19, which will hit you.
Yes, it will.
4 points of damage. Yeah, I need you to make me a concentration check on Hunter's Mark.
Concentration.
Yep.
7.
You lost concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Ouch.
Yeah, that happens. But it is your turn. Just so you know, you can cast that at the beginning of your turn if you'd like to recast it. You don't have to do. You can do your bonus action first.
Okay, so I'll fire that up again.
All right, so you fire up Hunter's Mark on him, and now because you're hasted, you have your 2 attacks plus your hasted action, which could be an attack.
All right, so I'm gonna do. I'll do 3 attacks then.
All right.
18, 18, 16.
Yeah, those will all hit. Very nice. Roll me damage. So a d4 plus a d6 for Hunter's Mark for each one of those.
Okay, so that would be 2d6 and a d4? Or would that be 3 d6s?
3d6, you get a d6 for every hit you get. So, 3d6 and 3d4.
Okay, I'll get all those out. $18.
18. You did the exact health he had left. How do you want to do it? With your 3 attacks.
Hey.
Hey. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is think about like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Okay.
Even though I know he's not dying.
Right. All right. So what does your fatality look like? There's options.
So what we're gonna start it off with is it's going to be a swift boot straight up, followed by a second kick to propel him up higher up into the air, and then it's going to be a jumping roundhouse kick just straight to the jaw.
All right. Just boom, boom, crack, and you just there's that moment he pauses, falls to his knees, and falls back. And the crowd just.
I want to actually cast thaumaturgy just to make like a roaring crowd sound effect.
Oh yeah, you know, it just amplifies what's already going on. It is quite good. And you know, Half-Orc walks up, kind of pulls out some spell salts, and just kind of puts them to his nose and just, hey, you hit good. I look forward to sailing with you, sir. And he gets up and kind of extends a hand to shake your hand.
I firmly give him a firm handshake and say, "Welcome to the opportunity."
Oh yeah, looking forward to this. And you know, walks off. And Emerald goes to you. It's all right, sir. Here's your gold. And hands you 50 gold, so you get your 25 back plus that. And here's a bit you're cut from what they were winning off. So hand you another 15 gold.
Sweet.
Alright. Which one of you little shits is next? Kind of starts looking out to the crowd.
I'm going to throw my hat into the ring.
Yeah. Alright, you get your ass up here then.
All right, and Vagrant's coming up. Like, he doesn't have his armor on or anything. He left his dueling cane and his cloak and everything on like a Tensor's floating disc by the table that he ritual casted during the fight.
Alright. Nice.
And he's coming in there kind of like shirtless, kind of like the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes during that fight pit scene.
Alright.
Except you can see that he has no musculature at all, effectively.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Time for a fight like you've never had before.
And you see someone just coming in, just a little bit of a red vest, blonde hair, just a little halfling. It's like, all right, I think I got you. How much? What do you think? What you want to put on this fight?
100 gold.
Roll me persuasion. That's a lot of gold to bet.
Yeah, but Vagrant doesn't care about money.
I know, but the other person you're fighting might.
16.
16? Alright. Alright, yeah. I bet I can take you. Roll me initiative. 20. Well, I got the exact opposite of that with a 1, so you're up first.
All right, so quick double checking. So unarmed strike is proficiency bonus plus strength, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Suppose it's time for my first move then. And he is just going to run right up to the halfling and just throw a haymaker.
Alright, roll me to hit.
Oh my.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, 24 will definitely hit any unarmored person.
That is a crit punch. Now, crits only double the damage dice, right?
Right. For the sake of expediency, I'm letting you guys roll d4s on this, just so it's not 3 damage. 3 damage.
So it'll actually be 2d4?
Yeah, I'll say 2d4 plus your strength.
So 2d4.
Yes.
It's 3 damage. Just
3 damage.
Unless you can cast Hunter's Mark.
And then bonus action, I'm going to cast from my tattoo Mirror Image. And as the fist pulls back, you just see 3 other vagrants appear from behind me.
Nice.
Oh boy. Well, I said
Let's get
tattoo for
ready to
concentration. I'm going to keep it. Yeah.
It does not require concentration.
Oh, right. That doesn't require it to begin with. That makes it even easier on me. And he's like... It's like... Not fair! There's more! Oh, God. Alright, well... I don't know what you to hit, so I'll try to hit all of you then! And he's gonna go... Which spell is this? I want this one. Alright. I need you to make a strength saving throw as he starts waving his hands to cast a spell.
All right. That's a 6.
6. Okay, you get pushed back 15 feet as a wall of wind just starts sending you in that direction. I'll say he is concentrating on a spell now. And that's his... I'll say that's your turn. Or his turn, so you're up.
It looks like we got another spellcaster here, too. That makes things real interesting. For my next trick, I'm going to try to scare you out of here.
Oh no.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Form of Dread.
Okay. Do I need a saving throw or anything on that? I forget.
Only if I hit.
Okay.
So first I get my temporary hit points, which will be, since I rolled a 4 on the d10, that'll be 15 temporary hit points.
All right.
As me and my illusory duplicates all wither into the dried skeletal look.
Yeah. And the crowd just kind of. Now I'm going to say it costs you. It's difficult terrain to get to him through that window.
Okay.
So you move. So it'll take your whole movement to get to him.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna run up again, and I'm just gonna throw another punch.
Another punch. Actually, never mind. I did it out of turn. I should have done that gust at the start of your turn, but there's only 2 of you, so it doesn't matter. Your next turn, it'll have to do something like that. So, you're gonna do another punch?
Yes.
All right, roll me to hit.
My 20.
Why? Why do you only roll well to spellcaster throwing a fucking punch?
I roll all right with Shillelagh. It's just Eldritch Blast. I can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah. Okay. Unnatural 20 will hit. Roll me a D4 for your damage because you have no strength bonus.
2 damage and a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Nat 20.
Okay.
Now, do you get any bonus damage on that 2 damage, or is it just 2 damage?
I can roll the die. I forgot about this because I wasn't anticipating having to roll dice. I can, if I turn the damage to necrotic, I can roll 2 dice.
Oh, okay.
So that's another 3. So it's total 5 necrotic damage instead of 2 bludgeoning.
All right. And he's going to make a concentration check, which he fails. He's no longer concentrating. Like,
well, you're just a lovely punching bag, aren't you?
Yeah. I said he was feared, right? I now forgot. I rolled for that. Did I tell you if he was made a save or not for fear?
Yeah, you said he succeeded.
He succeeded? Okay. Oh, yeah, nat 20. Sorry, keeping a lot of stuff going in my brain. So, I'm going to say... Let's just do it again. Just double checking his spell. Alright, well, that's not going to help him. So, he's going to do... yeah, I think he is going to... Come on, click on him. He's going to jump here, and it's like, well, it worked last time, and he is going to try to send another gust of wind to try to blow you in that direction.
And I do a strength save again?
On your turn, yes.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's going to be his entire turn is going to be to do that, so it will be right now. And you can see as he does it, like, people in the crowd are just kind of, like, arms up, kind of covering their face from the wind that's just getting blown in a straight line from him. So... Actually,
I want to counterspell him as he's casting a spell for this, right?
Yes, he is. He's casting a spell.
I'm counterspelling it.
All right. And it's just like, not fair. Come on. And yeah, that's not
trying to blow me out of the arena.
Well, I'm 3 foot nothing. It's your turn.
Yeah, and you probably weigh more than me in terms of muscle mass.
That's a fair point. Your turn. What do you like to do, Vagrant?
Back around here again.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one more punch.
All right.
That's a miss.
Yeah, but his armor class is better than that.
And then, bonus action, I'm going to activate my Eldritch Invocation, Cloak of Flies.
Cloak of Flies. Okay. So, yeah. Poisonous flies just start hitting him. And I think it happens... It's on his turn?
At the start of his turn.
Alright, so he takes... How much damage as you end your turn?
It should be my Charisma modifier So 4 poison damage.
4, jeez, alright.
Just me double check that. Any other creature starts turn in the aura takes poison damage equal to your charisma modifier. So yeah, 4 poison damage.
Yeah, he just like he's seeing the 4 of you just kind of like spinning around in circles just with that necrotic form. He's just gonna throws a punch. And that's gonna be a 9.
Well, first I have to. Okay, he actually threw the punch at me. I rolled low enough that he wasn't hitting a duplicate.
Doesn't matter, he still missed.
Yeah, I know.
And that's gonna be his turn. Your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a standard punch again.
Throw me a punch.
23.
Yes, a 23 will definitely hit.
Hey, wow. I look over at Ardor and I'm like, wow, Vagrant really has a way with his fists.
He's really not bad.
So that is 4 necrotic damage, and then give me that wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom 17.
I made it.
Oh, what do you have to
By
be?
1. He's got to be 16.
Did it on the die.
I'm trying to intimidate this guy out of the arena. Stop succeeding. All right, that's you know what? Heck, screw it. Bonus action. Wait. It's going to use Spirit Shroud, but let me double check if it requires a material component.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
It does not. I activate Spirit Shroud.
All right, you are concentrating on Spirit Shroud.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Just like, as you just kind of see him, he takes 4 more poison damage.
As he's looking at my 4 of my skeletal forms surrounded by flies and ghosts.
Yeah, and he's just, and he just kind of, as he's frantically swinging his hands at the flies all over the place, you noticed a little bit of arcane cast as he swings his hands in a different gesture this time. And I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to use my 3rd and final spell slot for another counterspell.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Sorry.
No. You just, as you do that, you notice, well, you wouldn't notice because you're fighting him, but the crew, the other 3 out there, notice one of the mugs on one of the bars starts to lift up and then just drops to the floor as he gets countered. He was going to catapult it at you.
Oh. Hey, I'd count that as cheating anyway.
I never said he's going to fight fair. Like, and he's just, just going to try to run away. 15, 20. Just try to get the hell away from you. So you get an opportunity attack if you want it.
I am not attack of opportunity-ing him.
Fair. All right. He ran back to just get away from that stuff. What are you going to do?
All right. So I don't have the difficult terrain anymore because the wind's gone, right?
Correct.
Then I'm just going to look at him. Just be, so what do you think? You still think you can take me? And I want to try to intimidate him.
All right, roll me an intimidation check.
With advantage because the cloak of flies.
Yes, it is.
Gives you advantage on intimidation and disadvantage on any other charisma check.
For obvious reasons.
As a 21.
And he just, he's 3 foot nothing, but he looks even smaller right now. As his eyes just do like the big scared doe deer eyes, and just looks at you like, and you see him just kind of turn and dive through the rails and just start heading for home.
I just roll my arms in the air. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
That's how we do it. As I'm dropping all the spells and effects now. Going totally back to normal.
All right. See
Yeah, that was a good one.
And you hear some, yeah,
Woo!
like not as thunderous applause because the end was them running away, but they still enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
And Emerald goes up to you and say, "All right, that was more interesting than we usually see in these parts, but here you go." It hands you, your extra 100 gold on top of what you bet, and a little bit of house cut, and hands you another 25 gold.
Oh, thank you kindly.
All right. Who next? Cleansing Storm is just like, I'm waiting for battling Bruno next week.
Before he goes up there, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So everything Blood Hunter related is based
Yes.
off of weapons. Would you count fists as weapons or no?
Sure. Because I told AJ when I was prepping to have a fight pit here that he could smite on fists.
Okay.
So I will let you use Blood Hunter stuff on your fists.
All right.
Because rolling on fists is stupid in my opinion. Just let you do whatever the hell you want with them.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. Ardor kind of gives him a salute and starts like taking off his armor and stuff like that. Obviously the bracer is still affixed to his arm because that's staying there for a while.
Yeah.
But as he's walking up, you see him just like slice from the bracer and like kind of put the blood on his fists, and he's ready to go. And he just steps up and he's like, you see him kind of like crack his neck and just like, all right, I think I'm ready for this. And he just steps into the ring.
And you see Emerald looks like, I like you. You fun. And Irene is just like, take him. Don't you leave him alone. He's taken.
I like it.
Let's see, what's a good mini for this person? Can I have a fun one for you to go against? Yeah, let's use this guy. Alright.
Nice.
And you see a heavy-set person, think like Nacho Libre kind of look.
Nice.
Jump into the ring, full mask, like, aha! I will beat you! Roll initiative.
All right.
Also, how much are you gonna bet on this?
So I'll bet 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yeah.
It's met, yeah.
Sweet. All right, and I have a couple questions just because I've never fist fought before.
Yeah.
Do I roll with strength? Do I roll with dex?
It's a strength-based attack.
Pooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. But hey, that's a 22 to start out with, so there's that.
22. You are first.
All right.
I rolled a 4 on the dice.
All right. Well, since I'm first, and my AC is 10 plus dex, right?
Correct.
All right. So AC is 15. All right. So, first things first. I'm gonna point at him, and
Yes.
he has to make a charisma save. As
All
you
right.
see some of the blood come from the bracer.
All right.
And it's
14.
a DC 15 because I spent an extra die of life.
Well, he fails.
Sweet. He is baned.
Ooh. Okay.
So he has to roll a d4 on every single one of his attacks and minus that.
All right. Well, that's your action. Any bonus action?
Bonus action, I will.
And you add any flair to when you point out to him.
So
This very
there's
boisterous person.
yeah. So there's just like this the bracer just kind of digs into his arm, and there's you see the blood kind of curl but go up into his hand, and he kind of does like a flourish with his hand, and then the other guy just starts bleeding from the eyes.
Yeah, you see it come out of his mask a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like wipes with a hand, like, ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
And then bonus action, I guess, let's see, I already did the right. All right, we're good. That's my turn.
All right. 10, 15. I was going to try to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's not going to hit.
I was gonna say AC 15, and he's gotta roll a D4 and minus that. So
Even so, you have 20 in Dex.
yes.
Okay, remember. Yeah, no, that definitely doesn't hit. Just there's that first punch, but you could tell as he threw out with the third punch, he was trying to also get a grab out of it, and just went for the grab before making contact.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of dodge out of the side. You're safe. Your turn.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna take. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna. I'll move to this side of him, and
All right.
just punch from the backside.
Punch roll me to hit for both of them.
All right. Well, since it's a strength attack, they're straight rolls, so this is gonna take a while. Let's see. An 8 for the first. That's probably not gonna hit.
Nope.
And an 8 for the second. That's also not gonna hit. Dang it.
Ooh, no, it's not.
Man.
Oh, well, they're gonna turn around like, whoo, her, and just kind of give you like a spinning elbow towards the face.
Yeah.
Would have hit, but that 4 I rolled on the Bane dice
Yes.
makes a big difference. And you can just kind of like, it's a little sluggish, and you can just duck under it, and you're in a nice crouched position. Your turn.
All right, 2 more punches. Swing. That's a natural 1 for the first.
Oh.
And a natural 15 for the second.
That second will hit. So I'll say roll a D4 plus whatever other bullshit hunters stuff you have.
Yeah, so it's a D4 plus a D6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So, 3 bludgeoning. And 2 radiant.
Ooh, just that second punch just right in the gut. Just ooh, and a little bit light flares from that. So you hit him good.
Oh yeah. And I just I give him like a come on, let's make this interesting. Just a little wave.
Ooh. And he's going in for a double slap to the ears.
Oh yeah.
Well, I rolled a 4 on the D20. The Bane didn't even matter. As you just kind of lean back, he's just the blood running down in his eyes, just throwing off his hits. He's just not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know what to do. Your turn.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do the Ardor special. Swing.
Swing.
Natural 15 for the first.
Yeah.
Natural 7 for the second.
Oh, the first will hit.
Sweet. All right. Ooh, even better. 4 bludgeoning and 5 radiant.
Ouch.
He just
Where's
clocks
that?
him. He just clocks him right in the gut again.
It's a pretty big gut to hit.
Yeah. He should be hitting more.
Yeah. And you watch this guy just jump with a flying knee towards your face.
Ah.
I'm gonna stop using that dice. I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
And a 3 on the Bane dice. So it'd be
So does
negative
he
if he
heal
didn't
me?
have a plus. He still has a plus to hit. But his flaring moves just aren't working. Your
Yeah.
turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing. Natural 17.
Yeah.
Natural 12.
12 will not hit.
Oh.
17 will.
All right. So his gut tightened up a little bit. So it's 1 bludgeoning and 2 radiant.
Alright, so 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I will pin you down! And he goes to grab you. I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Now, does Bane affect athletics checks, or is it just attack and saves?
Let me see.
I don't remember.
Bane, up to it's attack rolls and saving throws.
Alright, so this is a grapple check.
Alright.
So this is not affected.
Alright. Am I able to acrobatics my way out of this?
You can try.
Alright, sweet.
It's not that bad. It's not a chance of getting
That's a 24.
Your Bane dice saved you.
It's not...
Oh, right.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, so you tied. Wait, no. Wait, no. He got a... Sorry, thinking of the wrong stat. He's just under. Right as he goes to grab you, you just, like, slide right out of it.
Oh, no! Phew. Okay.
You can guess what this guy's strategy has been the whole game.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Tavern Brawler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, your turn.
All right. I say, no, we don't grab here. And I punch.
Roll me to hit.
That's a natural 19.
Hits. Second one.
Second one. Natural 15.
Those will both hit.
Sweet. All right, 4 bludgeoning and 2 radiant for the first.
Uh-huh.
Second one is... 1 bludgeoning and 2 radiant.
That's all right. You rolled 9 damage.
That's
you needed
true.
8.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
So, after I do the, no, we don't grab here, I kick him in the side of the knee so that he, like, buckles and goes down, and then I just elbow him, like, across the face.
Ooh,
Bam.
I respect that combo as a martial artist so much.
And then I just kind of like step back and go back to like a at rest stance.
Nice.
Yes.
It just crack, and he just kind of spun around and just falls face first in the sand pit.
Nice.
And just and everyone goes up like, nice fight, here you go. And she hands you, so the 50 gold you bet, plus another 50 gold, plus another 20 from the house for the wages they just got off of this.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I put 5 gold down on the guy just for like dental work and things like that.
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
And the storm finds out that there is a prize fighter who already did a couple of fights before you guys got there. So he's waiting for them to be rested. So he'll fight him the next time that there's a fight.
You know, I can totally see the storm doing that.
Yeah, that sounds on character for him. So I'm going to say that's what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not going to take that fight away from AJ. I'm pretty sure he's going to want it.
Oh, yeah, he'd definitely want that.
Make it the grandest affair.
Oh, yes.
But then as I step out of the ring, you see the blood go from his hands back into the bracer, and the light that was radiating down his arms and through his veins kind of subsides.
And Irene just looks at you like, that thing still just creeps me out sometimes.
I know. I'm sorry. And he puts on his long sleeves and stuff so she doesn't like think about it.
Yeah. So yeah, you had some good fights. What else would you like to do tonight?
I would like to buy some beer because I feel since we all won our fights, we deserve some brew.
Oh yes, you guys can buy some beer. I'll say if you're, what are you just buying a couple of rounds for everybody?
Yeah, so I'll buy 3 rounds.
Buying 3 rounds.
Oh,
geez.
All right.
Hey, it's one for each one.
Nice.
Fair enough. I would say.
You know what? I won 100 gold on my fight. Let me cover it for the whole bar. Round for everyone.
Is that what you're just putting your 100 gold down for the round?
Will it cost my whole 100?
Let's. You know what? How about roll me D100. Let's see what you get. Because we can.
36.
36? Yeah, let's say that's how much gold it costs to buy everyone just a basic drink in the bar.
Oh,
Nice.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad. Yeah. And they're all just like, yeah! They're much more happy about your win now.
I like it.
So yeah, you buy a round for everyone. For your 3 rounds for everyone, let's say... Yeah, let's call it 10 gold.
10 gold? Got it.
Sure. You bought a little bit nicer stuff. Because you weren't buying for the entire bar.
Right.
Of course.
I will say, everyone drinking, make me a constitution check.
Of course. And I get Irina something nice as well. So, yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
So for a 24. 23, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
14 for me.
14, alright, you're feeling it a little bit. You know, not too bad, though.
10.
10? You ever watch the extended edition of The Lord of the Rings?
Is there any other edition?
I mean, there
Yeah, the
are, but
extended?
they don't count. Just for, when Legolas starts drinking, and like, I feel a tingling in my extremities. You're kind of feeling like that.
That's why I never touch this stuff.
Yeah. You're feeling a little drunk. But not excessively, just a little bit, you know. Like, Azorath's starting to feel it. Vagrant is just like, I should not drive any type of carriage, ship, or... That'd be a terrible misuse of my powers. And the Clensing Storm is just drinking with you guys. Oh, yes! Drinks all around.
Cleansing Storm is just having a night.
Yeah. He got to watch a bunch of fights. He's proud of all of you people. The little men doing their best, and he's just like, just trying to not sully himself with these basic fighters. He's ready for the good fighter.
Oh yeah.
I'll message AJ all this.
I assume that Storm would like come up and do like a beast mode, like bear hug of each of us as we won our fights, because he was just so happy.
Oh yes, he'd be giving you guys like the chest bump, and you guys are trying to not get flown across the room because of his sheer size.
Oh yeah.
I also picture him during my fight. Whenever I had the Radiant tattoo, I could also see him casting haste while pointing at his and saying, "We have matching tattoos."
I don't know that far on his character, but that doesn't seem entirely out of line for him. It seems decently close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are having your rounds and you're drinking and you're having a good time.
Yeah. I would ask Irina, since we're back in like End's Reach, if she wanted to go like for a walk or something, because we didn't get to last time.
Well, you kind of did. You're both invisible when it happened.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. For, safety concerns because of the assassin after your party.
Exactly.
So do you still ask her to go for a walk?
Yeah, of course.
All right. She's like, should we be invisible again?
Ah, that's right. No, let's stay where it's safer.
Rain check. As soon as you guys take care of that hooded fellow, we'll take a nice night out of the town.
Okay. And he's kind of bummed.
Yeah. I mean, so is she, but she is the brain cells of this relationship.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But yeah. So anything else you guys want to do with your night before you head to go find a dragon?
I'm feeling ready to sleep this off. That drink hit me harder than that halfling.
Yeah.
I think Ardor, like I said, would just have like a quiet night with Irina and just kind of like talk and chat and stuff in the corner, and then go up to bed.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. And she'd be all for that.
Yeah.
Azorath, you and Sheik doing anything fun?
Nah, say after we did all the drinks and all that, I think that's enough for one night.
All right. So you take another night. Full night's rest. All stuff gets refreshed. And in the morning, you're ready to go. So you guys just heading straight out and going for the dragon, or is there something you'd like to do first?
I don't think I need any provisions or anything, so I'm good to go if you guys are.
Anyone needed any of that? What was that store? The trick shot?
I actually still have my special arrows. I haven't gotten a chance to use them yet.
Yeah, I suppose I'm all set with everything I need.
Yeah. And,
I'm all set with all my stuff as well.
we look at Storm. Storm.
I would think that his character is probably fine.
Yeah. But then I'd say, well, I mean, this is where we think the dragon is. I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Azorath is ready.
Let's go find talk to a dragon.
Talk to a dragon. Talk.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sure. I'm sure this will all end peacefully.
Yeah, of course. There's no way this could go wrong. There's no way.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I give Irina a hug, right? And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try and come back in one piece.
Yeah.
And get moving on out.
And she's kind of like, I mean, I could come along on the ship if you'd like to try a little tactical support if you want.
Oh. I didn't know we were taking the ship, actually.
I mean, you have to take the ship to get there.
I did not. Matt did not realize that.
Yes, you guys would have known that the lair is kind of in the side of the continent. They kind of like, because it's a floating continent. It's maybe part of the way down, like the edge. There is like a cave kind of entrance to go to where the lair is.
Okay.
So you need the ship to get there.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, then perfect.
Yeah. All right. So you guys head towards the ship since you guys said you're all good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You guys set sail. It takes you a couple hours to get there. Nothing crazy. And as you get down towards the entrance, ship lowers, and kind of as you saw in the visions, a large girth of a hole, not quite enough to get a ship in, but enough that you guys have plenty of space to go through. And they pull Elsira, your standard pilot, kind of pulls the ship up as close as she can get it, and a little bit of a rope bridge just kind of thrown out so you can get to the entrance, probably 15, 20 feet wide, a good 30 feet tall, just jagged cave entrance. And Irina just kind of goes, in case you need it, and you watch her owl, Athena, kind of fly over and land on your shoulder.
Oh, perfect.
I'll be keeping an eye and help out where I can if needed.
Perfect.
Please be safe. And she kind of gives you a little kiss.
Yeah. And I thanks, and I, give her a hug, give her a kiss. Awkwardly, of course, because that's my MO.
Oh, yes. And I will say, I forgot to do it for your little supply run, but on any of your missions, you're welcome to take a crew member with you if you would like. Since you guys do have a vast crew to pick from. If you have questions on their abilities, feel free to ask. I will let you know, because you would have seen them over the various fights.
Right.
I just try not to focus on them because you guys are the main characters, not them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm partial to Irina, but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know about the
she'll
others.
just send her owl. She does not going to usually follow along with you.
That's fair.
That's how she supplies the support.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys think we should take someone? Maybe Kane or Or
That's what I was thinking was Kane, because I feel like that would be...
With Brunhilda missing.
or who's sorry, Mouth, who's the pilot girl? What's her name?
Alcira, she's the one in the wheelchair.
Okay.
So she has a bunch of trick arrows, and then her wheelchair could be a battering ram, are
Right.
kind of her big sticks.
Okay. Well, are you guys thinking Kane or the other barbarian girl? I can't think of her name either.
Ralia.
Ralia.
With the trident.
Yeah, with the trident. Or the pilot, because Matt's mind is terrible.
I'll go with Kane.
Kane sounds like a good deal.
And I feel like
the Kane Oralia.
And I could see the Storm just like slapping Kane on the side, like, well, we already know who I'm taking.
Yeah, those are probably AJ's first picks anyways.
Right. Right.
So yeah. Excuse me. So you guys do that. You can swing yourself over easily enough, no skill check required. And you come to a dimly lit cave. And you're walking through, and the farther you go in, it starts off kind of like a basic cave you might find, nothing fancy. But when you get a little bit deeper, you start seeing some work's been done to it. So it feels almost like someone's been carving things into the wall. The floor is nicer. It's not just like a basic bare wall. You can see some tapestries on the side. And once you get maybe a couple 100 feet, you guys see a dragonborn. She's a pinkish kind of color. Long robes, just kind of happy smirk on her face, and sees you like, oh, hello, I was not expecting guests. Hey, how can I help you? My name is Bracing. I'm an attendant of Zildir.
Yes, we're requesting an audience with them, if that is at all possible.
Yes, that could be arranged. Okay. Don't worry. Yes, come, follow me. I'll introduce you. Come. And kind of see her just walking. As you go through, it gets more intricate, more elaborate. You can tell it's been built up over the years to look very nice and appealing, almost like a small, intricate cathedral. As just work and architecture has been done and built into these walls to look nice. Some pillars decorated, various rugs around, and eventually she opens up these large double doors. It takes her just a bit of effort to open them, and what you see is large, 15-foot red rug going down the center, 4 intricate pillars, a couple of bookshelves. In the back, there's a large pile of gold and gems, a couple of different racks of weapons and armor, and the pillars. Could you guys make me an Arcana check while you're walking in?
I can certainly try.
14.
That's a 5.
Vagrant?
19.
19. Well, Ardor, you have no idea what you're looking at.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Excuse me. Azorath, you're looking through that seems kind of familiar. Vagrant, you are entirely sure that those are just your dragon glass pillars. Just 4 of them right in the center of this lair.
With this much lying around, I'm sure they be able to spare a little bit.
And as they walk in, you don't see anything yet, but you see Bracing just kind of give a quick bow. Hello, we have guests for you to see. And kind of gestures towards your party of 5. The dragon, Nilaldir. And you watch as just like a cloud of mist descends from the ceiling and forms into a large dragon with almost silver-looking scales and just like puffs of smoke around it. And deep, intimidating eyes, and looks at the 5 of you just... what brings you to my lair?
Yes, we've got a humble request, your eminence, great one that you are.
What kind of request?
One that would be a mere trifle to one such as you. We have a need of dragon glass, and we have already brought obsidian.
I would say that you guys do know that the obsidian you have is not enough for what you need, so you would still need additional dragon glass. About half of what you're looking for, once it is converted.
Are we able to tell if there's like other like obsidian or potentially dragon glass like nearby, like in this area?
Well, you haven't seen obsidian. You've seen something that looks similar, so you're a little bit knowing. Vagrant knows damn well that this place has quite a bit of dragon glass in it, because he sees 4 pillars made of pure dragon glass. So, like, that would be a small request to just convert that. Long way to come to just make some obsidian to dragon glass. Is that all that you require?
Well, a small token of some additional dragon glass would also be much appreciated.
Roll me persuasion.
Yeah, okay. That is a 6 with a 2 on the die.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, look, my rolls had to run out eventually.
Yeah. You wasted them punching people. And you're a spellcaster.
That's not a waste.
You ask, but you offer nothing for me.
I immediately pull out the 500 gold worth of emeralds and just put them out there.
Make me another persuasion check.
Let's see if I screw this up.
8.
Ouch.
You know, if you were led with giving the emeralds as a gift, I would have given you advantage in your first one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have mattered right now the way you're rolling, but with an 8, and he kind of nods, bracing to grab the gems, and she starts scooping them up. To give you dragon glass, it would require a great disservice to me. Since making it is more than just breathing on it, it requires a great force of will. If you'd be willing to do something for me, maybe I could consider it.
I'm
What do you say?
I'm
What
okay
do you
with
have in
helping.
mind?
Excuse me. Well, the Great Collapse. My mother, along with some mages, fought a great dragon. Trapped them inside of a mirror containing a pocket dimension. And while the enchantment has been holding for now, looking over what she had done, I do not believe it will hold much longer. I would like for you to bring it here so I reinforce it properly and ensure that dragon never escapes. Do that and we can talk.
Do I know that name from our research?
He has... which name?
The collapse?
That you would not know from the research. That would be,
Okay.
You could make me a history check.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, you can try.
I pet the owl for good luck.
Yeah,
It did not help. That's 7.
a 7. I will say it's common enough knowledge that you are aware of maybe around 1,500 years ago, give or take, there was kind of a large like merging and kind of reformation of the world. That you've heard references of the Great Collapse, but you don't really know what it is. Like, you don't really know what happened. You just know that there was stuff, shit hit the fan, and then kind of the world as you know it kind of existed. You don't really know anything else.
All right.
That's beyond anything you've studied. It's never been a care in the world to you, because it's just not your field of expertise.
Right. Well, same with school in general, but that's beside the point. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to, and mouth, just because it cut out a little bit for me. We need to bring the mirror here.
Yes. I can direct you to the floating island where it has been safely guarded. Be dangerous to traverse, but you look capable.
Does he seem honest?
You can roll me insight.
All right.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's a natural 5. 12.
12's not bad. 12's not bad. It's just above average.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with a 12, he's a very large compared to you, so it's a little intimidating, and you saw him, like, appear out of mist.
Right.
So you're a little thrown off, and it's kind of hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as you can tell, he said he'd go on a dangerous mission, but seems like he'd be willing to talk to you after you complete said dangerous mission. So...
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we do need dragon glass, you know?
I'm 100% on board with this. I'd like to check out where that mirror's kept. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
How far away is this place?
I would say you could probably find it by the next day. Sometime the following day in game you could find it.
Oh, okay, screw it. Let's go.
I mean,
Just say let's go on that adventure to find this mirror.
yeah, we can definitely try it.
Find this evil mirror.
It is evil. But
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to have his heart in the right place, at least.
Oh yeah, mirror's still evil though, so that'll make it fun.
Yeah.
So, which one of you guides? You must have taken a ship to get here. Who guides it?
It'd be me.
All right. And he starts explaining to you just his calculations of where this island will be floating towards, just to give you a general direction to head towards, and kind of what to look for. Just kind of like a floating rock drifting among just the weave of magic along just the world of Enterra. There would be a cave entrance for you to look for, to go in and try to traverse what's there to find it and pull it back to him. So is there anything else you would like to ask the dragon while you're there?
I would ask, do you know of, like, the dangers surrounding this mirror? Like, things we could expect getting there, and things we need to be careful of once we have it?
You can roll me persuasion.
Oh, because I'm a great talker.
You really are.
That's...
You're 8?
It's a 9. But I rolled a 5.
My persuasions.
I rolled a 5, so a 4.
I was but a hatchling when this was created. I'm not entirely sure of the specifics. I've been more focused on the enchantments and what it contained.
That's fair. Thanks, though.
I will warn you, this dragon was cunning. It traveled across planes of existence. It was not kind to those it interacted with. Proceed with caution.
Will do. And
I'm sure this will be fine.
I was just gonna say, I look at the other guys in the group, and just say, just kind of look at them and see if they have questions.
Do you know anything that we should keep away from the mirror aside from the obvious, like it consumes light to empower itself or something freaky like that?
Beware the dragon within. I know not how well it will try to affect you.
Alright, plug your ears, pretend it's not talking. Gotcha.
I can do that. Is that everything we need?
I think so.
I believe so.
Alright. Well, if that's everything you want to talk to him, I feel like this is a pretty good spot to stop it for the night, with you guys getting back to your ship and looking to go find this floating island. So we'll pick this up the next session with you guys jumping in a dungeon crawl.
Awesome. Sounds
Hoorah.
good.
Yeah. So I hope everyone had fun, and we will see you guys next time on the Enterra Chronicles.